actually moved out here from New York, where he did a lot of comedy back there. He performs all over town. Let's make a lot of noise for Matt Francis. Okay, guys? One more time for Mark Gonzalez. Let him hear it. Wow, comedians are killing it tonight. Feeling good, feeling good. Yes, as Mark mentioned, my name is Matt Francis. I'm a stand-up comedian. Been doing this for about 2 years, and the question I get most when people find out that I'm a stand-up comedian, the question that I get the most is, Matt, why did you become a stand-up comedian? Did you do it for the fame? Did you do it for the fortune? And I tell them, look, you're homeless. And you probably shouldn't be in my bed right now.
Probably.
I don't think Sandy liked that one, but that's okay. But I'll tell you a little bit. Well, people look at me and they immediately judge a book by its cover. They're like, oh, this guy is kind of a preppy, he's kind of a dweeb, whatever. No, but you know what? Growing up, I grew in a tough part of the tough neighborhood. Yeah, as a teenager, I grew up in a tough neighborhood, and you had to fight. You had to fight growing up. And you can only rely so much on your charm and natural talents and good looks. Sorry, off on a tangent there. But you can only rely on that so much before you got an ass whooping. That whole Mohandas Gandhi civil disobedience thing, yeah, that didn't work out too well for me. I'm not going to fight you. I will not fight you. I will not raise my hands in a violent manner towards you. You want to rip my dick off and spoon feed it to my mother? Oh, no, I will not tolerate such brutal banter. I will not. I will not tolerate such animosity, but I will not raise my hands in a violent manner towards you. Yeah, that's great if you want to take down the British Empire. Not so good against Raheem the schoolyard bully. No, but I observed things, and I noticed things growing up. Like, for example, there was always that one kid, I'm sure you're going to remember him. He was the guy that was like the voice of reason only when he was going to take an ass whooping. He was like, I'm not going to fight you. 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 Until, like, there was somebody else that was going to get the beat down, and he was the first one that was going to lead the charge. Kick his ass! Kick his ass! Yeah! Kick his ass! But and there was one word that was always said, and you knew if you heard this word, someone was going to get a beat down. Anybody have any idea what that word was? Anybody know? You got any idea? What? No, I'm not asking, I'm telling you. The word was what? The word was what? If you heard the word what, you knew someone was going to get a beat down. And it went a little something like this. Let me get its character. What? What? What'd you say about my mom? What? What? Spanking. Did anybody ever get spanked growing up? Yeah, I was growing up. We got the spanking. We didn't do the beatings. Some people got beatings. We didn't do that in our family. We got spankings. Funny thing about spankings was it was different, wasn't it? If you got spanked by your mom, a little bit different than if you got spanked by your dad, right?
Right.
Completely different. Completely different. Completely different story. You got spanked by your mom. Like, I have one sister. Love her to death, but we used to get into a lot of mischief growing up. A lot of sibling rivalry. And yeah, if we got into a little too much mischief and mom lost it, she'd be like, Matt, get over here, Matt. She would do that like open-handed spank that didn't even hurt. It was just like, yeah. The whole time you were just like, these spanks, it's not a big deal. I'll get you later, too. It's okay. But if Dad spanked you, completely different story. Completely different. It was like a power of Thor coming down on your 4 feet, right? It was just like, Francis, get over here. Bam! 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 The whole time you did that ass clinch thing. What was an ass clinch, by the way? What was that? What was that ass clinch? It didn't even help. like in that anticipation mode. You knew it was gonna hurt. You did that thing like. What was that? Didn't help your cause. I don't know what that was. Didn't help. Ass punching didn't help, but you did it anyway. Let's see what else. So I mentioned before I have a sister. Love her to death. She's the best. She's the subject of much of my comedy. But growing up, we did not like each other. We did not like each other. We did not enjoy each other's company. We didn't just have sibling rivalry. We had battles of epic proportion. Completely different. Yeah. Her and I. And the thing is, she would always win the fights, though. She would always win them because she was willing to take it a step further. Yeah, she was willing to take a step further. And that's why she was always like kind of like a little malicious, which that I hadn't developed that part of my character yet. God bless her for it. Look, that was great for her. But she always, no, because she had this like stuff, but what she would do is like, let's say I would call her fat. She would call me bald. Yeah, you don't call a 12-year-old girl fat. But she would call me bald because I was bald at 12. She would call me bald, and we'd go back and forth, but the thing is that she would then take it to the next level. Yeah, and she would do these malicious things, like really devious. Like one thing she did was, she recorded her bowels once. Like you never did it before. Yeah. She recorded her bowels, and I gotta tell you, like, oh my God, it was brutal, it was terrible. It was like a mafia hit. It was like, oh shit, oh shit! It's like, oh my God! Yeah, but no, but the worst thing was she would bring it into school the next day. And she blamed it on me, people. She blamed it on me. That's what killed me about it. She blamed it on me. She told everybody on the high school basketball team, on the girls basketball team, that I had volcanic gas syndrome. Yeah. You think you had it bad in high school. And then on top of that, when it was prom time, you guys remember your high school prom, right? You guys remember high school prom? Yeah. Well, let me divulge a little information about my scenario at high school prom. Yeah, maybe you wanted to ask your crush out, like when you were like 17, 18, you were ready to ask for your big date. And I'm just going to pick a name out here. Let's say your crush was Noelle. What was your crush? Who did you like in high school, sir?
Yeah.
What was her name? Danica. Oh, she sounds hot. All right, so you said Danica. You went to Danica. She does. She sounds hot. She sounds like she raises cars or something. But, no, but Danica, you were like, maybe you said, Danica, I really like you, and I was wondering if you'd like to go to the prom with me. And maybe she said, what's your name?
Colin.
What is it?
Colin?
Colin, you're a really nice guy and all, but Johnny Spampanato asked me, so I'm going to go with him. Sorry. Yeah, well, for me it was a little bit different. It was like, hey, Jen, I was wondering if you wanted to go to the prom with me. And, yeah, no, it gets better, guys. It gets better. It's bad, because what actually happened was, during this time, my sister had spread a rumor about me, that I had one testicle. Yes, she spread a rumor about me that I had one testicle. So I'm asking my crush at the time, this girl that I really like, Jen, I was wondering if you wanted to go to the prom with me. And listen to this response. Matt, you're a really nice guy, but I only date guys with 2 testicles. Sorry. Really? Yeah, and one other thing. The fact that you have volcanic gas syndrome, that's not too appealing either. Guys, thank you so much. Love you, Lahara. Thank you. I'm not ready. Have a great night. Thank you. Give it up for Matt and Tyler. What are you?
Don't stop clapping. You guys aren't tired. Come on. Okay, I got an intro here because he wrote this himself, okay? He's hoping the suit will disguise the fact that he's white trash. Let's make a lot of noise for James Curran, guys.